How do you only gain 20 yards of offense in the second half, but you still win? What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights No. 1 coming guys in a video. Coming at you guys with my Eagles-Bills post-game recap. So the Eagles escaped Buffalo with a 13-12 victory. The Eagles offense just once again continues to struggle. They put up 13 points in the first half and didn't do a damn thing in the second half. Thank goodness this defense played their asses off for, I would say, 3.5 quarters. You know, by the late in the fourth quarter, by the end of the fourth quarter, they were tired because they were carrying this damn offense and giving this offense many opportunities to put more points on the board and pull away from this game. But the offense, as usual, fails to put anything else on the board. Like, this is getting old, man. It's getting really old. Like, you want to see this team play a complete game. You want to see the offense finally step their game up and start contributing more to the, to the performance that the defense is giving. This defense is giving their all. Jalen Carter, welcome back. Had a big sack on Josh Allen this game. He also had a block extra point. The first touchdown the Bills scored in this game, he blocked the extra point, which proved to be crucial. It proved to be absolutely crucial. Like, this is it's beyond annoying. It is truly beyond annoying at this point that this offense cannot get their shit together. First half, they come out, the defense got a big turnover on Josh Allen, and the offense took advantage. And they, like I said, they put up 13 points in the first half. You think to yourself, okay, we're going somewhere here. All we need, maybe one or two, about two touchdowns in the second half. Then I'm satisfied with that myself. But Kevin Patullo and this offense just shitty ass over conservative play calling, beyond conservative play calling. On second and third and long, we're handing the ball out to the running back. Why? The Bills defense was not falling for that shit. Why are we handing the ball off on second and long? And I can go on about the officiating because there were some times where pass interference should have been called, but they let it go. Like, it's just frustrating, man. Like, we're winning, but mostly in part because of this defense. Like, this offense is just, they can't get their shit together. They put up okay, they do okay against really terrible teams like the freaking Raiders and the damn Washington Commanders, who we see again for the second time in 3 weeks next week. We better have our shit together, because right now the Eagles have a shot. They have a legitimate shot for that number 2 seed. Excuse me. Number 1 seed, I think at this point is pretty much out of the question for the Eagles. But the number 1 seed is, the number 2 seed is still right there within grasp for the Eagles. And they better get their shit together, man, because it's getting old. This shit is getting really old. I'm still waiting for this offense to step their game up and put together a complete game. The Eagles are 3-0 against Josh Allen. Josh Allen has never beaten the Philadelphia Eagles in his life, but he came extremely close today. Extremely close. And quite frankly, he probably should have. This should have been an Eagles loss. And boy, if this would have been an Eagles loss, I would have been freaking livid, because the offense did everything they could to let the Bills come back and win this game. I wouldn't have blamed the defense. The defense is on the field so much. It's only so many times, so many drives that you're gonna stop Josh Allen. There's only so many drives that you can expect this defense to stop the Buffalo Bills offense. Josh Allen eventually gets it together. The Bills eventually come back, and they almost landed a comeback this game. 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. They try to go for the win with a 2-point conversion. The receiver was open. Josh Allen just overshot him, and that was the end. That was the end. Like I said, thank goodness Jalen Carter, the first touchdown, he knocked that ball. No, the extra point. He blocked the extra point, because that's what we end up winning by, just 1 single point. And Kevin Patullo and Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts was 0 for 7 in the second half. 0 for 7 in the second half. And we still won. 13 points in the first half, 0 points in the second half. We made this mediocre, and yes, I'll say it again, mediocre Buffalo Bills defense, our shitty ass offense, made that Buffalo Bills defense look like the 2000s Baltimore Ravens. That wasn't great defense by the Buffalo Bills. That was shitty ass conservative play calling by Kevin Patullo. And despite the fact that the Eagles are trying to do everything they can to hand their opponents these games, the Eagles very well could end up in the second seed again. They were the second seed last year, and they very well could be the second seed again. Thanks to the San Francisco 49ers for beating the Chicago Bears tonight. Thanks to that, the Eagles, if they beat the Washington Commanders next week, and the Chicago Bears lose to the Detroit Lions, the Eagles will be the number 2 seed in the playoffs. And that very well could happen. Detroit Lions are mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. However, they are playing their division rival, and they would love to play spoiler for the Bears. Their former offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson, who now is the head coach of the Chicago Bears. So, very well could, both of these teams are playing, if I'm not mistaken, at the same time. We're playing the Washington Commanders at 4:25. The Chicago Bears are playing. They're playing the Detroit Lions at 4:25 as well, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot's gonna be on the line this final week of the regular season, and the Eagles' offense needs to step their game up. Like this defense, this is a Super Bowl caliber defense that we have. Super Bowl caliber defense. We just need the freaking offense to finally do their job. All this freaking talent in the offense. Do your freaking job. O-line was just garbage. Pure garbage in that second half. Pure garbage in that second half. And we just continue this conservative run, just running the ball bullshit that was not fooling nobody. Just 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Jake Elliott, I'll give Jake Elliott his props. Jake Elliott was much better this week, so I'll give him his props on that one. But this offense is just tough to watch, man. It's truly tough to watch because you know what this team can be. But this offense is freaking holding us down. 2 years ago, it was the freaking defense holding us down the most. Now this defense is playing Super Bowl caliber defense, and now the offense is fucking holding us down. It's just frustrating because you see the potential. I'm sitting there watching the freaking San Francisco 49ers offense, Chicago Bears offense. That's what I would love to see the Eagles offense be. These guys just marching down the field, putting points up. I think the final score was like 38-42 or something like that, 45, I can't remember. I think it's 38-42. That's what I want the Eagles offense to be so badly. Like, just an efficient offense that puts up 20 plus points a game. That's what I want. And we're not getting that. And at this point, will we ever get to that point? Like, I'm keep holding out hope that they're saving their very best for the playoffs. That's what I keep holding out hope for. But I'm telling you right now, you can't expect your defense to shut everybody out. You couldn't expect your defense to just shut out the fucking damn Buffalo Bills the whole game. I knew at some point, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills offense was going to wake the fuck up. And we're sitting here just like, oh, let's just try to run this clock out. Let's just be comfortable with a 13-0 lead. You can't fucking do that. And it nearly came back to bite us in the fucking ass today. It nearly came back to bite us in the fucking ass. Like, like you guys know how I feel about Kevin Patullo, but I am getting frustrated with fucking Jalen Hurts as well. Like, this offense is just terrible. It is beyond freaking terrible. Yes, we won by the skin of our teeth, but this game should not have come down to a 2-point conversion in the last play of the fourth quarter. Well, not last play, but next to last play. It shouldn't have came down to that. With the way this defense was playing, we should have blown the damn Buffalo Bills out. This game should not have been a nail-biter. But because our offense is so trash, because they're so trash, this became a nail-biter. Like I said, it's just frustrating because there's so much freaking talent on this offense. Way too much talent to be struggling to put points on the board like this. And I want to sit there and blame Kevin Patullo for it all, but at the end of the day, it's not just Kevin Patullo. Jalen Hurts is the problem. The O-line is the problem. They're not executing. It's a collective fuckery that we're seeing right now with this offense. It's just a big concern for me right now because, yeah, we're going to the playoffs. Yeah, we had the chance to be the second seed. We'll see how that goes next week. But right now, this offense just is terrible, and it's not a Super Bowl winning offense. It's just not. It's the complete opposite of what we saw last year. I'm sick of losing up very good offensive coordinators, and we hire these bums who have never called an offense in their life, like Brian Johnson back in 2023, and now Kevin Patullo this year. And freaking Nick Sirianni is so freaking stubborn that he will not fire his buddy. And then he has the nerve to talk fucking trash to Buffalo Bills fans as he's going to the locker room. No, are you fucking kidding me, dude? You nearly fucking lost this game. Your stubbornness could be what ends our season this year. Let's go over the numbers of this game. Like, I should be happy because we won, but I'm not happy the way we won. I'm sorry. Only 20 yards of offense in the second half. 0 for 7 for Jalen Hurts. That's not going to fucking cut it. It's just not. We got to stop with this over-conservative play calling and just trying to run the clock out. Put your fucking foot down their throats. Stop giving these teams life and hope to come back. Because eventually, it's going to bite you in the fucking ass. And it has bitten us in the ass quite a bit of times this year. The Denver Broncos game is a perfect example. All right, let's just go over these numbers this game, man. I'm frustrated because I'm just frustrated. Jalen Hurts, 13 for 27, 110 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 19 carries for 68 yards, 3.6 average a carry. Tank Bigsby, 2 carries for 7 yards, 3.5 average a carry. Jalen Hurts, three runs for 5 yards, 1.7 average. Will Shipley, 2 carries for 2 yards. Receiving, A.J. Brown, 2 catches for 68 yards. His long was a 27-yard catch. Devontae Smith, 2 catches for 25 yards. 12.5 average a catch. His long was a 14-yard catch. Dallas Goedert, 3 catches for 8 yards. 2.7 average a catch. He had a touchdown. His long was a 4-yard catch. Darius Cooper, 1 catch for 4 yards. Grant Calcaterra, 1 catch for 3 yards. Tank Bigsby, 1 catch for 2 yards. Defensively, Marcus Epps, 8 tackles, 1 tackle assist. Zach Bond, 6 tackles. Cooper DeJean, 5 tackles, 4 tackle assists. Reed Blankenship, 4 tackles, 1 tackle assist. Jahad Campbell, 4 tackles, 3 tackle assists. 1 fumble recovery. Jalen Hunt played very well, 4 tackles, 3 tackle assists, 2 sacks. Quinyon Mitchell, 3 tackles, 1 tackle assist. Jordan Davis, 3 tackles, 2 tackle assists. Jalen Phillips, 3 tackles, 3 tackle assists. He also has a sack. He also has a sack and a forced fumble. Adoree Jackson, 2 tackles, 2 tackle assists. Moro Jomo, 1 tackle, 2 tackle assists, 1 sack. Jalen Carter, 1 tackle, 1 sack. And then, of course, he had what proved to be crucial, the block against the point. Small Mondon Jr., a tackle assist. Nolan Smith Jr., 1 tackle assist. Byron Young, 1 tackle assist. Kick returns, Will Shipley, 2 returns for 49 yards, 24.5 average a return. Dallas Goedert, 1 return. I think that's an error there. Britton Covey on punt return, one return for 8 yards, 8.0 average a return. That might have been Dallas Goedert might actually been the one that recovered the onside kick actually. Jake Elliott, great game for him, 2 for 2, 100%. His long was a 47-yard field goal, 1 for 1 extra point, 7 points total scored. Punting, Braden Mann, 7 freaking times punting. You don't want your punter punt 7 times a game. 7 punts for 388 yards, 55.4 average a punt, 2 inside the 20, 1 touchback, long a 65-yard kick. So he did, thank God he played what he kicked well for us, pinning the Bills offense back, not letting them get that momentum. Scoring summary, 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Jalen Hurts throws a touchdown pass to Dallas Goedert for a touchdown. Extra point is good. 7-0 Eagles. With 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in the second quarter, Jake Elliott with a 47-yard field goal. Good. The score is 10-0 Eagles. With 8 seconds left in the second quarter, excuse me. Jake Elliott with a 28-yard field goal is good. 13-0 score at halftime. Eagles will not score again this game. In the fourth quarter, with 5 minutes and 11 seconds left, Josh Allen rushes to the left for a 2-yard touchdown. It was basically a tush push, Philly shove on us. The extra point was blocked by Jalen Carter, which, like I said, was crucial. 13-6 Bills. You think just say, oh boy, this is about to go against us now, and it almost did. With 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Josh Allen rush up for another rushing touchdown. They try to go for the win. The 2-point conversion, not good. Eagles win 13-12. Total yards here, let's see. Total yards, Eagles 109 yards, the Bills 331 yards. Passing yards, 110 yards by the Eagles, 221 by the Bills. 82 rushing yards by the Eagles, 120 by the Bills. Yards per play, 3.5 by the Eagles, 4.5 by the Bills. First downs, 11 first downs by the Eagles, 20 by the Bills. Third down efficiency, Eagles 3 for 13, Bills 6 for 15. The Eagles were 0 for 0 on fourth down. Bills 2 for 3 on fourth down. Total plays ran, 54 plays ran by the Eagles, 73 plays ran by the Bills. Sacks allowed, 1 sack by the Eagles allowed, 5 sacks by the Bills allowed. Punts, 7 punts by the Eagles, 6 by the Bills. Penalties, Eagles committed 3 for 36 yards. The Bills committed 4 for 40 yards. Fumbles lost. Eagles didn't fumble. Bills fumbled. Interceptions thrown. Neither team threw an interception. Time possession just dominated by the Bills. 24 minutes and 45 seconds the Eagles held the ball. 35 minutes and 15 seconds the Bills held the ball. That's unacceptable. That's almost 11 minutes they held the ball more. Tackles, Eagles 44 tackles, Bills 29 tackles. Field goals, Eagles 2 for 2, Bills 0 for 0. Red zone, Eagles 1 and 2 in the red zone, Bills 2 and 3 in the red zone. So yeah, the Eagles get by with the win, and I mean just get by just get by with the win. And like I said, this shit's unacceptable, man. Like, I know he's your friend. I get he's your friend, but friendship or not, man, our season could very well end because this fucking offense just it's gonna come a game in the playoffs or whatever where where our offense is just not executing. They're not putting points on the board. They're putting up just enough points and then expecting the defense to hold the opposing offense the entire game. Come the playoffs, you're not playing the Las Vegas Raiders. You're not playing the Washington Commanders. You're not playing the New York Giants. You're not playing any of these teams in the playoffs. You're playing the very best, and that's why they're in the playoffs. You're playing high-profile, high-scoring offenses. I know our defense shut down the high-profile Lions offense at the time. They shut down the Green Bay Packers offense. But you can't expect that every single freaking week. There's going to be times where our defense, as well as these guys have been playing, it's not gonna be the best game for them. And they're gonna need our offense to match. They're gonna need our offense to match what the opposing offense is doing. And I just don't have no confidence whatsoever in this offense to do so. Watching the damn Bears today, watching the 49ers, the way those offenses were just so efficient, it made me extremely jealous as an Eagles fan. That's what I want to see the Eagles offense be. That's what the Eagles offense should be. With all the talent that we have, high-paid talent that we have, that's what the Eagles offense should be. But we're not. Like, if we can just get our offense to be just halfway decent and our defense continue to play the way they're playing, then I have no concern about playing anybody. We can beat anybody. But this defense, this offense is just trash. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. I'm just frustrated. The Eagles win 13-12. We'll see what happens next Sunday. We play the Washington Commanders, so hopefully we get the job done. But as always, go Birds. Spunky Nice 91 is out of here. Flag or fly. Peace.
Fly, on the road to victory. That's all, folks.